It appears that a package came in the mail for me yesterday. I wonder what it was. I wonder what it could have been that I told everybody. You wanna know what it was? Mentos gum! What is up, guys? NGS here, and it's time for vlog number 82. Or 1. Or whatever. I'm really in an energetic mood. You know, I felt like making a video. I got so much stuff to talk about in this one, so you stay tuned. It might be 15 minutes long, but it's more better for you because I got a shitload of stuff to talk about. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, what I just did in the beginning, in a second. Sorry, just chewing on Mentos gum. This stuff is actually surprisingly pretty good. So how have you guys been? I really haven't lived up to what I was going to say, you know, just do maybe 2 videos a week, 1 video a week. But, you know, that's all in the past. I promised I wouldn't talk about my reasoning behind stuff. You guys already know the whole scenario, the whole story, the whole shebang bang, you know what I'm saying? So, what are we going to talk about? Well, first off, let's discuss the whole package thing. Well, now I'm not going to explain why I did that whole thing, but you guys probably already know why, you know, if you guys remember what I said about this Friday, what I'd be getting in the mail from a good close friend of mine. And you guys are probably wondering, wait a minute, you got it on Friday, but why aren't you playing it? You got the game early. Here's the reason why, you guys. You see, now this person who gave me the package, he works the Best Buy, he got it to me early. I've known this guy for almost 14 years, so I've known him since I was 3 and he was 8 when I met him. And the thing about it is, he's an anime fan as well as me, where he really doesn't look like it. And you know, he wanted to get himself a copy of Storm 2, but they could only let out a certain amount of game copies and he could only get 1. So, you know, being the awesome guy he is, he gave me the copy instead of him. So, you know, I'm not going to be an asshole and just play the game and then spoil it for him, because me, I don't do that stuff. You know, if someone really wanted something and then they gave it away to someone who needed it, you know, that's just really awesome. So, for his sake, I'm not going to play the game till its release date this Tuesday, which is only in like 2 days or so. So, I can go like 4 days without playing the game, you know, just to honor him. I mean, he's close to me, so I'm not going to be an asshole and play it before him and say, oh my god, look at this, you know. So if you guys are wondering why I haven't played it on PS3, that's just the main reason why. I'm not that kind of person. So, yeah, that's it going far. But so far, the game, from what I've seen, all the gameplay and stuff, looks great. It lived up to expectations for so far, you know what I'm saying? IGN gave it a pretty positive review. They gave it an 8. But the thing I don't understand about the review was they praised the game so much. They only complained about how the English voice acting and the characters, you have to unlock them through the story. Which I don't understand is, in almost every video game, especially fighting, you're going to have to play the story to unlock the characters. So IGN, I don't know what you're talking about. It's saying that this is the first time it's happened. No. In every video game, for the most part, you have to play the story to unlock things. So that was pretty, you know, retarded on their part. But they gave it a pretty good review. From what I've seen from people's opinions, the game has a better story mode. Like, it's more epic and great. So I can't wait to try that out. And, you know, hey, I'm looking forward to it. You see, I'm at that level, you guys. I'm not overhyping it. I'm at that level, so that's why I feel so good. Now, let's go back into PS3 gaming. If you haven't noticed already, I've become a member of the PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus is essentially Sony's way of competing with Xbox Live Gold. And for the most part, PlayStation Plus, I was really on the fence about purchasing it, because so far, when I saw it come out, I'm like, there's nothing here that really appeals to me. All they're doing is discounts off of stuff that I don't even care for. You know, so it really wasn't interesting to me. But as the months went on, they always add a shitload of more content, and this month just sold it for me for all this free stuff. You're getting all these themes, minis, game downloads, half off, and the new Assassin's Creed beta, all for free in PlayStation Plus. So I just said, hey, I bought a 3-month package, and if I like it after the 3 months, if they do more of these good deals, I'll continue purchasing from Sony. And one interesting thing I've noticed when I went on the European PlayStation Network, which I'm going to explain on in a second, is that the deals on across all 3 countries are really not countries. I'd say, yeah, countries. They're really different. Like, for example, in Europe, they get Little Big Planet as a 60-minute trial instead of the other games that we got, and also they get Fallout 3 DLC for free if you're part of PlayStation Plus. And I'm just like, we're getting a free pinball game and move support for some bowling arcade game, yet they're getting free Fallout 3 content? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like really weird and skewed. So Sony Computer Entertainment America, step up your game. I mean, come on, we want that content. We don't want some minis and themes. That's nice and cool, but we want that free DLC, you know what I'm saying? So if Sony starts to get on the ball, then I'm just going to be one happy gamer. as far as Sony on the PS3 side as far as that. I still love Xbox Live. Xbox Live is getting some pretty good deals as well. So anyway, you guys are wondering, why did I go on the European PlayStation Network? I went on the European PlayStation Network to download a certain demo of a certain game. Now you guys, if you see me on PS3, you guys, if you just look at my status, what I've been saying about this, I downloaded the demo for Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. This demo was released on October 13th and October 14th for Europe and Japan respectively. And you guys know how much I bashed Raging Blast, how much I said this game is going to suck, no improvements whatsoever, they're really just milking it. I went into the demo thinking it was going to be the same thing, and boy, did they prove me wrong. Yes, I'm going to say it. Spike and Namco Bandai have really taken the criticisms and the bad reviews that the fans and the companies have given them, and they've essentially fixed the majority of the problems. The majority, not all of the majority of the problems. The camera angles are so much better. Connecting attacks is easier. Beam struggles look real for once. They don't look cheap and like, you know, done on a Cartoon Network budget. They look great. And the fighting feels more fluid. There's more weight to your character. It's not zigzag-zag like in BT3. And it's just so much better. It just feels more epic. And a great new feature is destructible arenas. It's not just you destroy a wall or building. When you punch someone into the ground, a crater is left. And it stays there for the whole match. And when you punch someone into the air, the camera angle follows them. It does all these crazy camera angles from different perspectives, all melding into one on real time. And it was great. You know, I just can't believe how much they improved it. They really took it from the fans and saying, hey, you gotta fix this up because we're not gonna buy the games anymore if you keep fucking up. And I gotta say, Spike, from what I've played in the demo, you have really surprised me. Raging Blast 2 has met the majority of my expectations. Is it better than BT3? That remains to be seen because the game comes out in about a couple weeks. So I'm gonna judge it from them. But from what I played from the demo, it looks very promising. They have essentially fixed all the criticisms that I gave them, you know, all the stuff. But it all depends how the game's gonna turn out because the game can have a good demo, but the game could suck in the end. I mean, plenty of games have had that. But that's all I got to say on Raging Blast 2. It looks great. I'm sadly not going to be picking the game up because there are too many other games coming out. I'm just going to wait to see if they have a deal or if I can get it for $40. The console I'm getting Raging Blast 2 on most likely will be PlayStation 3. And I also have to mention I'm really loving the graphics on the game. The graphics look really great. I hooked it up to my HD TV right there. I just got blown away. It just looked so crazy. And the graphics, for the most part, for the characters like Goku and Gohan, they look really nice and crisp. But for the characters like Deborah and Boo, they look kind of plasticky, you know, they just, you know what I'm talking about, Raging Blast fans, they look so plasticky for the other characters, but for the humans, it looks great. And that's all I gotta say on Raging Blast 2. Ooh, wow, we've talked a lot about Raging Blast. Now let's move on to what I've been doing in the past couple of days as a gamer, just in case, you know, any of you guys want to care. I picked this game up on sale at Amazon. It just dropped in price to $30. I paid $20 for it because, you know, Amazon, all those crazy deals. Now, going into this game, I was very skeptical about it because, you know, I've heard a lot of bad things, and at the same time, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I really want to pick this game up mostly because of the certain update patch that they had saying that it just fixed all the problems apparent with it. And, you know, once those reviews started going in from the patch, they got more positives, like in the high 80s and some in the low 90s for it. So I blindly picked it up, and that game is Mag. Yes, ignore the Blu-ray cover because the seller that I bought it from, she says that the case was damaged, so she shipped it in a Blu-ray case. And one thing I got to notice about it was it was brand new. It said used like new, but that was only because she took it out of the game case. Because once you take something out of a game case, it's not considered new anymore. So essentially new condition Mag. And I just gotta say, guys, do not listen to what any of the game sites are saying. Mag is a great game. It is a really great game. It just gives you a break from all these other first-person shooters that are all run and gun, mainly Call of Duty. You know, it just puts you in this war experience where you gotta use teamwork and, you know, communicating with your squad to survive. And I really like Mag. It's just awesome. It's so great. With the new 2.0 patch, they fixed everything. The game runs perfectly now, no lag whatsoever. Zipper Interactive is really beast with their servers, and I'm really enjoying Mag, you guys. It's great for $30. It's just an incredible game. I love it. I'm really loving it. I'm leveling up in the ranks. I'm just not going to stop playing that for a while. Don't listen to what the reviewers say. Take a chance. Buy it. You may not like it at first because it's not like Call of Duty. It's not like Battlefield. It's a strategy FPS that involves teamwork, you know what I'm saying? It actually more resembles Battlefield, yeah, than Call of Duty. So if you play Call of Duty, you're going to be turned off from Mag right away because you can run and gun, but it's kind of tough to do that because you got to be with your squad because you got to hit them up on the Bluetooth headset and say, hey, yo, revive me, you know, to communicate with them. So that's all I gotta say on Mag. I'm really loving the game so far. It's a great game, great game. And as far as PlayStation Move functionality, that was in the 2.0 patch. Well, I gotta say that it's good. It's really accurate. It's totally accurate. You know, I have no problems with that. But maybe because of the fact that I'm so used to the common FPS, you know, tight-knit controls. But it's just too free flow, you know? It's just, I don't think as gamers we're ready for actually holding a gun and you can actually move it the way you want, you know? It's just, how can I explain this? It's not bad, but the way my friend Trent said it, you're not going to get to the top of the leaderboards with PlayStation Move. It's just because so many people are so used to the controls that they got it down to just go like that. They don't want to have to move the gun all the way like that. Maybe because I need more time to get used to it, playing a first-person shooter that way instead of playing it like this. But it's great, but so you might want to give it a try, but you might not like it because it's not we're conditioned to play, you know? So you guys might not see a lot more videos from me because applications and college and stuff is really getting, you know, it's crunch time, you know, make it or break it. So I'll try to put out maybe 2 videos a week, maybe give my impressions on Storm 2 and maybe some other stuff as the, yeah, you know, what's going on, you know? So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm NGS signing out. I'll catch you guys later. I just realized that in this video, I really didn't talk about any new information. Holy shit! That's crazy! Well, actually, I did say that the Rage of Blast 2 demo came out, so... Oh, fuck. Would've gotten a whole video if I didn't do any new information.